I mean, think about it. The curtain to the Holy of Holies, which housed the presence of God, was completely torn in two. And God's Spirit will soon dwell within them. Until now, the disciples have asked Jesus for things directly, and Jesus says, no more asking me directly. And you could take that as a bad thing, like, why can't we ask you directly? But Jesus is saying, the reason it's a good thing, you're not going to need to. I think about it kind of like this. Whenever Trinity or Caleb has friends spend the night, there's a certain routine that always takes place. I definitely have a different relationship with my children than I do their friends. And hopefully it's that way, I would think. And as you would expect, Caleb and Trinity's friends, they're a lot more comfortable with Caleb and Trinity than they are with Sherry and me. And so there's this funny kind of thing that goes on. Whenever their friends like need something or want something, very rarely have they ever come directly to me. They're a lot more comfortable with Caleb and Trinity. So if they want something to eat, they're like, Caleb, go tell your dad, ask your dad if we can have something to eat. Or if they need a pillow, Caleb, can you ask your dad if he can get me a pillow? They always go through Caleb or Trinity. They never come to me. And this is what it's been kind of like with the disciples and Jesus, that Jesus talks directly to the Father. He has no problem doing that. But the disciples talk to Jesus. And now Jesus says to them, you don't need to ask me for things anymore. Guys, my dad loves you. He loves you guys. He considers you part of the family. He wants to talk to you directly. I mean, I'm not saying you can't still talk to me. Talk to me. I would love that. But just know that you can talk to my dad the way that you've been talking to me while I've been with you. I mean, you are going to be part of the family. Here's a key to the house because my Spirit's in you. That's what Jesus is relaying here when he talks to the disciples about their status being changed. And that's an incredible thought. And we have that too. That's how Jesus' departure can be a good thing. So the summary statement there is, cut off criminals can consider themselves connected children. Cut off criminals